Heyo, what up? What's up, chat? How you guys doing? Happy Monday. Hope you had a good Friday, good weekend. Eddie, what's up? Good morning. Yeah, what up? Miguel, how you doing? Simon, Wookie. Good morning, good morning. I don't know about you guys, but this is looking like a VWAP open. Again. I feel like we've had a lot of those lately. And I don't love it. What up, Grizz? Trader Fath, what up? My weekend was good, thanks. Got a lot of work done. What's up, Slee? Ken, how you doing? Howdy. Alistair, yo. How's it going? All right, so let's just take a look here. What we got cooking. NASDAQ. So we bounced twice now, kind of in this range of half of Thursday's candle, the 50% retracement, around 770. Bounced there again this morning. A couple demand zones underneath that. Now we have a couple supply zones formed from the price action, so it would be interesting to see us get up into the 30s on up. 30 to 65, I don't know, something around there. It'd be interesting to see if sellers can stamp out this really strong market we've been in. So I'm gonna watch to see if there's a selling opportunity around there, and I would want to target probably a demand zone down below, like 740, something like that. I mean, that's a pretty big target, but we'll see what kind of price action we get. If it's VWAP open, I'll obviously be more patient and looking for the trades. Look at this freaking trend line. Someone get my uncle on the horn. Uncle, what do I do? All right. Luke, what's up? Good morning. Francisco, howdy. Hope you guys did all right during triple witching. I did not take any trades. I took Gabagool to the vet instead. So no trades for me on Friday. This Tradeify account sitting up around $1,100, 1/9 of the way there, about 1/8 of the way there, maybe more accurate. So I've been trying to be patient with that one. I don't know. I'll see if my patience can sustain. All right. Let's have a great day today. It is a VWAP open here, so tread lightly, and let's get after it. Oh no, I have my clock is wrong on my PC or on Motivewave. It's like 10 seconds ahead or something. All right, here's the supply zone I just talked about. Pretty much coming right into that. ES into VWAP here. What's up, Matt? Good morning. How's your trading been going? All right, I think we tapped that supply zone there. Seems like we'll definitely grind through it a little bit here, as long as ES can hold VWAP. Right now, NASDAQ's got some relative strength. Yeah, you're not a fan of this only uppies movement. Yeah, I think a lot of us are getting a little tired of it. Wouldn't mind seeing a greater pullback. What's up, Ola? How you doing? Dan, have you lost weight? You look slimmer. No, I mean, not. I don't think I've lost weight in like, I don't know, 3 months. All right, here's 690-minute supply zone as we're grinding through the 4-hour supply zone. Just buy it then. Yeah, in the up only environment, just buy and hold. It's not that hard, guys. We'll buy low and then sell high. I don't know if anyone's ever said that before. Do have overnight highs at 876. And the previous day high is not too far past that at around 888. Seems like a good target to the upside. How's your month so far? September 22nd. Okay, I think I said this last week, but when you're trading props, I don't think it really matters unless you're getting payouts or well on your way to a payout. I'm slowly working my way to a payout, so it's not that interesting. It'd be more interesting if I had hit that $9,000 profit target on the first Tradeify challenge I did in the YouTube short series. Then it would have made things a little bit more interesting. $690 supply line. I missed a little bit of a rejection here. Honestly, wouldn't mind playing the long side here. As long as we can hold around this level. Looking for overnight highs, not a bad idea. Looks pretty good. It's still early and the VWAP open, so I'm not in a rush. In general, my trading I think has been pretty good. I've been really patient. Like last week especially, I did not take that many trades. Let's pull it up on Tradeify actually. Let's pull up last week. I took 8 trades. You know, I can knock out 8 trades in a day. So 8 trades for the entire week is really showing restraint. 50-50 with the win rate there. But my, my wins were a little bit bigger. But that I think was pretty nice to see this month. This month. 24 trades on this account, which I don't know when exactly this account started. But, just really slowing down, trying to be patient. That's about it. Crazy, you want to see a VWAP bounce on ES for too long? Well, we might have gotten it right there while I was blabbing. That looks pretty good for a quick reaction. Peter, what's up? Good morning. Don't tell Matt, but I think you're better than him. Well, Matt's got the payouts, so I guess it doesn't really matter. I appreciate it, though. Overnight highs again. Good target here for this area. I was messing around over Friday and the weekend with making some building some indicators in TradingView. I have one that I'm kind of interested in, and this is my first time I get to actually watch it with the live markets. See how it does, because some indicators have to have they'll print at a candle that looks really good, but live they will wait like 5 bars to print at that candle, So I've been working on this one with Evan. Evan had this idea. And so I'm interested to see what it does. Payouts are good, but if you can see improvement in how you're trading, then you're doing something right. And all you need is patience and staying disciplined. Absolutely, I agree with that 1,000%. All right. So, no overnight highs there. Not yet, anyhow. ES is now trying to work its way through VWAP. Excuse me. Still trying to get rid of this lingering cough. Sometimes it gets me out of nowhere. What's up, Evan? How you doing? Ahmed, what up? Hello. Good morning. Well, here's VWAP on NASDAQ and ES. Pops up, just added auto OCO brackets. Nice. All right, so get within like a point or so of VWAP there, and so far getting a little bounce away from it. What's up, Andy? Happy Monday. Davis had a limit order at 21.5. It hit it. Didn't fill me, then ran up 20 points. Tops of X sucks. It does suck. Were you, you're on the minis, I assume? Yeah, 21.5. You know, I don't know if that's a Project X thing or just... I think even on even when I'm trading like Motive Wave or something, I feel like sometimes it has to just spend a little bit longer at your at your limit order level to get the fill. That is annoying for sure. Needs to fill it in the queue, otherwise you need one extra tick, yeah. I mean, think about it, if you were trading, you know, the live market with that order, depending on when you press the button, you know, you are sitting in a queue. Excuse me. But regardless, it is annoying as a trader, obviously, when you have right analysis and you don't get profit on it. Question, what factors went into choosing the size of the top banner? It's very much in our faces. It is. But I don't know, I was thinking about it, if you watch it small, you know, if the player is small, I don't know. It is in your face, I agree. I could look into sizing it down a little bit. I'm gonna change it anyways. Yeah, this PA is not super exciting right now. ES did tick new highs. NAS, not quite. Excuse me. So true position sizing is the most maybe important thing in trading. It's definitely incredibly important because without the right position size, you can't manage the trade right. Your emotions are managing it. Emotions are not good at managing trades. And if you can't manage a trade, you can't make money even from your correct ideas. Which means if you can't make money from your correct ideas, you're not making money at all. You can't manage risk. You can't stay in the game long enough to learn it. Stop loss got hit for $50 and my take profit gets hit next. That feels very familiar to me. Speak for yourself. My emotions are my edge. Yeah. Yeah, I'm trading some evals over on my Mac, and I longed to kind of off view up there, a bit higher, and then stopped out on the red candle for I took like $260, but I was targeting those overnight highs. So we got this whole little area up here to watch for. If we can push through overnight highs and not just get smacked down. My previous day high is not far. It does make sense to sweep that a little bit, doesn't it? Just give it a little sweep. Yeah, you trade small, but your profit's also small, so stay in the trade longer to get a bigger profit. Last Tuesday, you were up $800, which was a 4x return. But I stayed in the trade instead of taking profit. Sometimes when it's too small, like I find myself not even caring about it enough to manage it correctly. I don't know if that's kind of the issue you were running into, but I don't know. There's a sweet spot, I think, where you can take a few losses, not a big deal, and your winners are going to outweigh a handful of losses. You know what? I think we should do another Apex giveaway today. I wasn't going to do it, but you know what? We deserve it after this VWAP Open, I think. How do you adapt to different market conditions? Well, a lot of times it's profit target has to change, or you know, we've been having a lot. Obviously, we've been having dips continually get bought. So if you're short, I find reining in that short target tends to be the move, just because we haven't had a lot of sustained selling. So if I am short, I'm probably not shooting for like 80 points like I want. All right, so ES is now hitting its 690-minute supply zone, but I would like to see overnight highs get swept, at least if not previous day high. So I'm gonna wait for that and then see if sellers can step in. Maybe there's a short opportunity. So for the giveaway, let's get gotta hit the thumbs up button. Likes are abysmal right now. YouTube thinks this is a very shitty live stream. Gotta get the likes up to 60 to trigger a giveaway. That's not that much. All right, overnight highs, a few points away. Trading Academy, what up? How you doing? All right, there we go. Overnight highs hit. Let's sweep them. I would have just stayed in that long trade. Oh, sorry. Rachel changed the rules. She said 500 likes to do a giveaway. Let's do it. Let's get 500 likes. Come on. Log into your mom's account. Hit the thumbs up button. Log into your brother's account. Hit the thumbs up button. Make another account. Hit the thumbs up. I don't make the rules. Rachel does. I think we all know that. Okay, so target acquired. If I was still in that long, that's exactly what I want to see. If selling can take over here, wouldn't mind seeing if we can push on through VWAP and test the lows. Again, it's quite possible we get up to like 900 or something first. You think my old Mexican mom has a YouTube account? She can barely remember her Facebook password. Well, didn't they make it so like if you have a Gmail account, you have a YouTube account now, pretty much? Just make her one. She starts coming in the chat to check if I'm here. She's like, why aren't you returning my calls? Get out of this stranger's live stream. Why are you telling him to take his shirt off? Dios mío. All right, if we crack this this little level here, I don't think we'll get PDH for another, half hour. But if we can hold it, still would like to see that. You hear loud noises. It's just the oak tree dropping acorns on my roof. Since we got the roof replaced with like a hard material, those acorn hits are loud. Like it wakes the dogs up in the middle of the night sometimes, and they'll bark. I'm like, dude, it's just an acorn. Just an acorn on the roof. It's all right. How's the woodpecker still eating your house? I don't think so. I haven't heard that woodpecker since I killed it. I mean, since I moved offices. What up, Griffin? How you doing, man? Long time no see, right? You haven't been in the live stream in a while. What's up, G-Man? Also, long time no see. How's it going? Again, guys, while you're waiting for your next trade or waiting for your take profit to hit, or if you're Evan waiting for your stop loss to hit, hit the thumbs up button on the stream, and when we get to 60, we'll do a giveaway. Couldn't be easier. I don't think. You have walnuts fall on your metal roof? Oh my gosh, dude, that's gotta be crazy loud. Yeah, I guess I'll be glad it's just an oak tree and a non-metal roof. All right, can we hit that PDH? And then 24,900 next. Oh, there's PDH. Nice quick volatile move up to that 888 level. That's why it's important, I think, not to bite on that first pullback. You know, I was looking, I drew that little green box here. That's just the kind of the opening high there. Just want to see if that could hold. And honestly, it made a really fantastic entry for a long, playing to PDH. But, you know, as much as I would have liked to short a sweep of liquidity, I need to see a little bit more than that. So, good stuff. Let's see if we can, again, let's see if sellers can step in at some point here. Maybe it's at the 900 level. Maybe it's right at PDH. We'll see. Again, ES, though, something to keep in mind. ES has not yet hit overnight highs, and its PDH is all the way up in the 730s. About, 13 points away or so? I want to be consistent so bad, but it's so hard, bro. Yeah, trading is incredibly hard. It is so hard. Agreed. You gotta want it so bad that you're willing to just be as disciplined as possible. What's up, Parshav? How you doing, man? Confluences are you looking for? Well, I'm waiting for sellers to show a little bit of chutzpah, a little from the sellers. And wouldn't mind if I have other confluences. I wouldn't mind if, well, you know, ES is about flat, so I don't really want to overanalyze VIX. The 1OP indicator I use, that's starting a bearish cycle, so that's good. I'm just, again, it's just, to me, it's about being really patient, even if I miss, you know, the best entry short or whatever. Right now, if you look at the 15's pretty strong. So I don't really just want to be like a first seller, just like, oh, key levels short, and then hope that it works out, right? That's not really what I'm interested in doing. So I'd like to just see if previous day high can get swept along with ES's overnight highs, and then a pretty solid rejection, probably back under overnight on NASDAQ. So the trade would be maybe something along these lines here. I don't know if I can get a little higher and have it make sense. I don't want to also sit in, if it's going to do some consolidating, I would probably hop out of that. I would look for a quicker move in my direction. He'd be a second seller since I'm in at 60, says Peter. There's overnight highs on whatchamacallit. And another, pretty much just like ticking PDH here, not sweeping it. Wouldn't mind seeing like a little bit of like capitulation up to 900 first, you know, and then maybe there's something. If not, if we don't get that, we just start breaking down, I may pop in for the short. Yeah, sellers are asleep. Yep. All right, that's kind of what I want to see here. A little slow to take action there. Gonna have to wait. Wouldn't mind being short, but I want to be short a little higher. The 70s maybe. Grades calling today. Not a fan of this PA. $281 on the day. Not bad. Daily payout stacking. Nice, man. It'll be in your bank later today. That's pretty sweet. Our shop said Project X on Tradeify is more expensive than Tradeivate. I don't know why. Well, they just had a 40% off deal on Project X accounts, I think. I don't know why in general it'd be more expensive, because I think it's cheaper for them. Do I really have to short this? It's gonna give it to me higher. 70s. Yeah, it's like $12 more, $8 more. Yeah, no, $18 more, $22 more. Yeah, there's definitely some more. I don't know why. Maybe it's not cheaper for them. I don't know. Okay. What's up, Legsit? Doing good, thanks. No trades yet on Tradeify? Alright, I'm gonna try this short here. Close enough to the 70s for me. Did I ever eat at Castaways in Burbank? Look it up. No, I've never been there. I've heard of it. Looks nice. I do not have any accounts with Blue Sky, no. Working on some other ones at the moment. Nice, Grace. Sounds good. Hydrodoc, he's good. He's doing well. Still alive. I mean, I'm thinking short. I'm in short, so that's where my head's at. I could have gotten the entry I wanted more in like the 75s if I was just a touch more patient, but At least I was patient enough to wait for us to, you know, a lot of times historically, I think I would sell short the 60s here and then be sitting in a lot of drawdown. So, do you use TradingView at all for charting? Not really. I have it open right now. I'm just watching this indicator that I've been working on. But as far as charting, I prefer MotiveWave, which is this platform back here. What's up, Tyler? How you doing? Might be too strong. Might be too strong. Right now, it's just looking like just have like a higher low here, and then kind of push through the 900 level. To me, that's kind of looking like what might be playing out here. I'm not on 7 yet. Is that update free? I don't know if I get free updates, so I have to like reach out to them. They said they would hook me up. 18 likes until we do a giveaway. So if you want a giveaway, let's hit the thumbs up button. Excuse me. These coughs surprised me out of nowhere. Yeah, support. Yeah, I don't know if I mean, do we have to like pay extra for that? Like the updates and support thing? Because I don't pay extra. All right, so there's a really fast push to new highs there on NASDAQ. Take the stop there, minus 500. So 900, 24,900 next. They're not stress coughs, Grizz. So there's a sweep of the previous day high. You know, I mentioned looking for the sweep of that after we got the sweep of overnight highs, and before we just kind of ticked into it and rejected. And so there's the sweep. We do have the psych level of 24,900 next. But right now, ES is hanging out at its overnight highs. So let's see what happens next. I think, you know, this is just looking pretty strong here. So just see if we can just keep grinding higher, I guess. We do have the potential now that it is possible. You know, if ES can just double top here, we got the sweep PDH and then head back down. That's possible, but just with the kind of the lack, it's more like a lack of aggression from sellers, I think, than it is overall strength from buyers. I'm on order flow version part shop, but you know, when I talked to MotiveWave like last month, I think they said they would you know, they'd work, you know, they'd hook me up. Paul, have you tried you're on 7 then? Do you like it? Or it looks cool, just from the little I've seen. JD Classics just passed the Top Step Combine. Whoop whoop! Congrats. Nice. All right. What do you guys think? Do you think we just grind higher into 900? Kind of feels that way to me. I think I have a little bit more coffee waiting for me. Let me go grab some more coffee. I'll be right back. Oh, and while I'm gone, let's get the likes to 60 if they're not there yet. All right, I'm back. Still 5 away from 60. Got some holdouts there. How's your fantasy week? It's pretty good. Again, unless my opponent has Amon-Ra St. Brown. So if he somehow scores like 40 points again, and my Ravens defense scores like negative points, my opponent could win. But no, I scored 120 points so far this week. Saw the Ravens defense. No injuries. My bench is doing well too. My bench scored a lot of points. So the only bust this week on my team was Travis Kelce. But yeah, 3-0, top of the league. All right, pushing higher here. 24,900 next. I would expect us to... What I usually look for is when we got the strength and the psych level, I expect us to push like 20 points through it. And sometimes it takes a little bit to do that, but that's what I'd like to see anyhow. So Eddie, you had brutal weeks 1 and 2. Finally got things going this week. 147 points for me. Wow. Very good. Are you in the league with TBM? No. This is a league with like... It's 2 leagues. There's like the Premier League and the... whatever you call the relegation kind of league, the lower league. And I quit fantasy for a few years, and then they needed an extra person, so they put me in the lower league last year, and I won it. So then I got promoted to the Premier League, and it's just with like my cousins and stuff. I got a ton of cousins, and so it's with like a bunch of them, and yeah, it's a good time. There's 900. How'd I go from number 1 to number 3? I think it's just I honestly don't know how it works, Paul. I really don't know how it works. It doesn't make any sense to me. All right, here's 900 level. I wish my high school friends cared about football. They don't. All right. We had to have 60 likes by now, right? Wrong. Chat, why do you hate me? I'm trying to give away an account here and I can't do it. Hit my arbitrary number, or I'll keep the account for myself. I mean, nothing stopped me from just using the code for me, and only me, and not sharing with anybody. Let's see. Let me see if I can say your name. Habashek. You're looking to scale into more prop firm accounts because you're about to move into live on Top Step. Any good prop firms you recommend? I really like My Fund of Futures. I like Tradeify is good. What else? Grizz has been trading Trade Day. He likes Trade Day pretty well, and they have daily payouts after you get out of their eval and whatnot. Yeah. Grizz is not liking until the shirt comes off. How's Karma doing? He was doing a live chat, so I couldn't listen in, but he did post the video, and he said quick trade in the first 20 minutes for about a 4R. So it sounds like he had a good trade. Yeah, Lucid's next on my list to try. Lucid seems pretty legit. Excuse me. And I'm trading the futures desk right now. Futures desk I really like. They're definitely different than the other ones. My Fund of Futures does not have straight to funded. No, they're an eval. I'm trading 5 accounts right now with My Fund of Futures in the eval stage. Looking to get those passed. Yeah, you don't understand prop firms. Do people just use it as less risk instead of real money? Yeah. It's a way to scale. It's a way, 1, to manage risk, and 2, to scale your money, essentially. You're using them as leverage to trade a leveraged instrument, and so it's possible to kind of if you can trade well. I mean, the rules aren't necessarily easy, but if you can do it, you can make a ton of money without risking a lot of your own. Yeah, St. Paul makes it hard to keep up with. If you're a real money only kind of guy, that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, there's nothing better than pure trading your own personal account. I think that's everyone's goal eventually anyway, so that's totally reasonable to have that perspective. All right, ES pushing new highs there. See if NAS can catch up. I'll check out Perdia, Nathan. Their website says the #1 professional futures prop firm. Everyone says they're #1 at everything. It's so arbitrary. Okay, code there done. So if you don't get it, think about this. Let's say you trade 10, we'll just say Apex accounts because they allow 10, up to 20 even. But let's say you trade 10 Apex accounts. let's say you spend $2,000 altogether with the evals and then 10 activation fees. Let's just say you spent $2,000. I don't know. If you get to the payout stage and you can take $2,000 out of 10 accounts, you just made $20,000 minus your $2,000 in expense. You made 18 grand. Whereas if you take $2,000 and deposit into your personal brokerage, it's going to be a lot harder to turn that $2,000 into 20K, right? It's going to take you a lot longer or a lot more risk. Not more risk, but it's, you know, if you blow your account, you know, you did it for what? Like if you blow your Apex accounts, like, okay, your reward was $20,000 on your personal account. If you blow it, you're like, well, it wasn't really like, it's not like there was like $20,000 dangling in front of me. All right, I'm going to look for next target up would be like in the 20s. And then ES should also hit PDH then. All right, we got the likes. Cool. Let's get the giveaway set up here. Excuse me. All right, 5 minutes. Exclamation point Dan in chat. Apex account, any size. After, if you're the winner, stick around. You're gonna let me know in chat, and you're gonna message me on Discord. All you do is enter it once, and it'll give you the raffle ticket and chat there. You can just see Streamlabs bot doing its thing. You still need to pay fees if you win the giveaway. You need to pay an activation fee if you pass the account. And if you don't pass within, 30 days, then you'll get billed, so just cancel it. right, 2 minutes left to enter the giveaway. Just exclamation point Dan in chat is all you need. You have very good odds of winning right now. There's only 27 people in, 28. So, not bad. There's some benefit to hanging out with the stream with fewer followers than all the other guys. Way better chance of winning a giveaway. It's between you and me. Can you let me win, please? It's completely random. That's why I do it on the screen. I click the button on the screen. Streamlabs is the one to blame if you don't win. All right. Let's see if we can pick up some speed here into the 20s. Rigged, it's always Baniel Outskeep who wins. My arch nemesis. Caleb, you're up 800. You can call it a day. Nice job. Investopedia, start learning, or just paper trades for experience? You can just learn some of the very basic terminology. You can also watch this video here. I mentioned Investopedia in it, I think. Learn how to start day trading. I think that covers some of the basics. And then, yeah, then start paper trading. And if you don't understand something someone's talking about, just look it up and keep on doing it. Remember, the number one goal is to learn without spending as little money as possible. So if you have to spend money for paper trading, it's worth it to get real-time data. A few firms, I know the Futures Desk does this. The Futures Desk, you can use their like platform, which has like journaling and whatnot, for practice only, and it just costs like $19 a month. No. Yeah, $19 a month, and you get like a whole kind of back end to help, journal your trades and everything like that. So that's another option if you don't just want to do, otherwise you could do like TradingView and pay whatever $6 a month or whatever for data, however much it costs. Okay, so there's the target zone here is the 20s. Again, when we have that strength and we're coming to a psych level, a lot of times I look for us to squeeze past that psych level into the 20s or 30s. A lot of times we just keep grinding, We've seen this story play out many times lately. Okay, raffle's over. Only 39 people in it. So, again, odds, not bad. Not bad odds. So let's find out who the winner is. If you do win, remember, in chat, respond to me in chat, and then message me on Discord. If you're not in the Discord, look for this link. Here, I'll post a fresh link just to make sure. Join the free Discord, and then you can find me there and DM me, and then I'll send you the code. It's as simple as that. Chris says, if I win, can I exchange it for a shirtless calendar? Well, then what am I going to get you for Christmas? You already have the calendar. Okay, let's pick a winner. Drum roll. The winner is Yao. All right, Yao. Congrats, man. Don't forget, message me on Discord. And then in chat here on YouTube, let me know that you messaged me so I can look for it and then send you the code. GG's. This is rigged. Chris really wanted that calendar. He's pissed. Gotta hit PDH on ES, right? Gotta. Yeah, Neves is a famous footballer again. Didn't we have a famous footballer in chat a while ago? And he never responded about whether he was that famous person or not. And I said, well, you could prove it with a nice donation to this streamer here. And he never gave me the donation, so I'm thinking he's not that famous footballer. All right, Grizz, have a good time at the gym. Catch you later. Yeah, David Silva. That's who it was. What's nice if you're a famous footballer, you can just, if you ever get tired of all the crowds and people hounding you when you go out in public, all you have to do is just come to America and then you can just walk around without being bothered. No one's gonna know who you are. Aren't you that guy with the Frenchie? Why would you know that? Yeah, I have 2 Frenchies. Hey, we're sitting behind. One of them was sitting behind me earlier. All right, PDH. Gonna get hit here any second now on ES. There it is. Nice hit there. Yeah, did you message me on Discord yet? You can email me if you want to, y'all. If you'd rather do that. Excuse me. Do you still buy for the long term? I have a M1 portfolio, which is just divvied up into a handful of different things. Some Vanguard funds, Apple, whatever. And then I just deposit a little bit of money into that every month. And I don't really, don't put a lot of energy into it. Don't focus on it too much. Just let it do its thing. And then when we're at all-time highs, I like to check in on it and be like, oh, wow, nice. Doing well. Don't get sick. No, I was just sick. I was sick back in August. So this is some lingering effects here. All right, so sweep of PDH there on ES. Maybe now we get a little bit more from sellers, but let's look at that 30 minute. 30 minutes pretty solidly blue there. But we'll see if sellers want to take a stab at this. Okay, yeah. Sounds good. If I can figure out how to find, where does that get sent to? By the way, we're talking about the futures desk earlier. They do have 70% off their static accounts right now, which is nice. And what I like about them is they're a little different, right? They're different than the other prop firms, but they don't do sim payouts. So after you pass kind of the evaluation and you build up some capital in sim, then they take that capital, move it over to a live account. So 70% off of their static accounts using code Dan. Pretty good deal. I put the link in the Discord too on the Platforms Deals channel. But they're solid, and they're like a member of the what is it, like the CME or something. Like they have the like lower commission rates because of that. So it's like their commission rates are like I was just reading it. Hang on. Which adds up, you know. The commissions are $1.20 per side all in for like net NQ. So round trip is $2.40, which is like half the cost of all the other firms. So they're legit. Dang, yeah, I don't even know where that form email. Like I don't even know where it went. Let me check my spam. I feel like no one emails me from there. Or if they do, I just never see it. Difference with static is it's not the drawdown is not going to trail you at all. It's just going to stay put, which to me, I would benefit from it. I've lost so many accounts by just being break even. It's crazy. So static's pretty nice. Yeah, grind up till noon, then barcode till close type of day. Yeah, 100%. That we've seen that so many times. It's just obnoxious. Okay, yeah. I went to the back end and found your email, so I'll send you the thing. Okay, just emailed you, yeah. What do you guys think? I mean, this isn't that exciting. Just this floating higher business that we're all kind of tired of, probably. Does Apex actually pay out? I mean, if you actually follow the rules, yeah. I understand they do have a lot of rules, and it's kind of hard to parse through everything. But you know, I know plenty of people have gotten paid out through Apex. Tell you what, if we can get to 100 likes, we're already at 76. When we get to 100, I'll do another giveaway. Yeah, you know what is annoying about it is just like their like their Apex 3.0, is that what it's called? Apex 3.0. Like that whole page, it's kind of a lot to get through. It's like a lot, you know, and you're like, okay, does this apply to me? Does this wait, you know, and then you're like, okay, I can flip, but you have to have $50 per day. You do it for at least 5 trading. What? I don't know. It is a lot. I agree. It's a little too messy for my liking, but you know, when they do allow 20 accounts and people do take like high 6-figure payouts, some 7-figure payouts, you know, I'm still looking to redeem myself from last year with Apex. I still want to do it. I don't like trailing drawdown, but I would love to get at least one solid payout from them. Give me an account, bro. I got cooked today. If I give you an account, what's going to stop you from just trading that crazy today? Because you're kind of tilted to begin with. They definitely do not have anyone who's skilled in communication. Oh, dude, they really need like a PR person. You know, they need like, that's like the number one hire is like figuring out how to better communicate with people. They need a web developer who knows how to make a modern website. They need to make it so much better. There's so many things that if I ran that company, I would just make different and improve, I think. But of course, you know, I'm just a streamer. What do I know? You should ask them if they can give you a flash code, 90% off. Yeah, because they do that with like the bigger guy, like TBM and PW probably. Excuse me. Well, since I mentioned the second giveaway, we only got 2 more likes, so I guess no one wants to do it. That's fine. I understand. All good. Apex still counts live drawdown, like end of day, yeah, or I mean intraday, yeah. I think intraday trailing drawdown's the worst. It's too unrealistic. Like, what is that simulating? Imagine like your personal broker doing that. Like what? You would ditch them in a second. It's a crazy rule. But I did reach out to My Fun Features, see if they want to give me some more codes, because we did a giveaway with them before, and I just need to be restocked. I don't think I have any more giveaways from them. Let me check actually. What company does the most? Apex? Most what, Barsha? Most giveaways? Apex is their affiliate partner. Like the guy I talked to, he's usually very responsive and like fast, and he sends me the codes, which is really easy. Whereas someone like My Fun Features, like you have to send them the person's email, then they add it to it's more of a manual process. So Apex is definitely the most streamlined, and they will just throw me like 20 codes to give away. So it's nice, it's easy. My Fun Features, I do have to I'm waiting on an email, so they're just not maybe as quick to respond as Apex. Yeah, because they also make bank from the fact that if the trader passes, they get the activation fees. I think 95% of people who get a free account blow it. So it was a nice move there into the 30s. Well, slow grind move. Both ES and NQ turned around at 37. It's all rigged, man. All right. I usually stream till 10:30 or so my time. That's in 25 minutes. If you guys want to do another giveaway, we need 19 more likes in 25 minutes. If not, no worries. We'll do it again later this week. Not a big deal. Eddie just liked it 19 more times. Perfect. Does that mean it ended up being unliked then by you? Whew. How do I enter the giveaway? The giveaway is not. You have to like the video or like the stream. We have to get to 100 thumbs up. We already ran one giveaway, so if we want the second one, we need 14 more likes. And then you just enter it in chat. There'll be instructions on how to do so. It's very easy. Of course, the market opened mildly red. It could not stay that way for long. It's allergic to red. Whew. Yeah, you got the code and got a new account. Awesome. Trade in good health. I feel like YouTube has been purging like bot accounts or whatever. I dropped under 300k subscribers, so that means when we get back over 300k subscribers, I need everyone to say congrats on 300k. I've been at 300k for like 14 months. So I know it's a very pressing issue. What's up, Chesterfield? Oh, hi, buddy. Good boy. Go up on the couch. On the couch. Good boy. I'd take a break to pet the dog. Chester, you want to go up on the couch? People want to see you. Go on the couch. Go. Yeah, good job. Okay. Well, can I put on Chester Cam? Sometimes on the PC it doesn't doesn't work as well. Yeah, for some reason it's like it doesn't let, only on my PC it doesn't let like two programs use the web, the webcam. I don't know. It's weird. Have you ever done any videos on how you've learned to make money with YouTube? I think so. Definitely made videos on how to grow a YouTube channel, either on Mango Street. I think on Mango Street, not on this channel. Oh, Chris Co. What up, Chris? My man. Yeah. Do you think you need to be smart to make it in trading? Not really. Not like book smart. Gotta be more like probably emotionally intelligent. Gotta know how to risk. You gotta know how to accept loss. That's probably more important. Yeah, let me reach out to MotiveWave too and see if they can hook it up. When did I talk to them? You learned that emotional IQ bit the hard way with the market. Tested the waters with options a while back. Went fully nominal. Yeah. All right, here's a retest of PDH on ES. Yeah, a bounce here would be good. Mini Penny Packer, which, again, top 5, I think, for chat names. Mini Penny Packer. It's just fun to say. I recommend doing it on your own. Saying it 3 times fast. Yeah. I wouldn't mind kind of an IBH bounce here. PDH bounce on ES. We'll see, though. We might be just consolidating in a little downtrend before we just push higher again, because we have to push higher. The market only knows about dips getting bought. I'm also looking at an indicator I've found over the weekend. It's anchored VWAP, and it anchors to swings. So like, for instance, I believe believe my current anchored VWAP is off the 911 candle. Sorry, that swing low. I'm just trying to see if that has any relevance for this kind of scalping. Dogs are freaking out. Rachel must be going for a walk. Do you trade gold as well? No, I don't look at gold. Sounds like an indicator that OFL boys use. Is that just order flow? They love anchoring to swings. Oh, order flow ups, yeah. I tried them out once. I still have some of their templates in here. Well, chat, about 13 minutes left. 10 likes for another giveaway. Any good trades today? I took a few just off on my Mac over here for my fun and features eval I'm doing, but didn't really share those. Just took one trade over on Tradeify today. I waited for the short after the sweep of in the sweep of overnight highs and rejection at PDH. So shorted there looking for VWAP. But no. Market's too strong for that. Would have been a great buy, actually. Go figure. And so I took a $500 loss there. We'll see if I find anything else today. We are at that anchored VWAP I mentioned, anchored to the 911 swing. It's the first time we're touching it, just because we've been grinding so much higher without much pullbacks. So I'll be interested just to see if it ends up holding or has any relevance. There's probably a scalp in here somewhere. I feel like you could just scalp to this ES trend line even. What is that on NASDAQ? Probably like 6-8 points, something like that. Not anymore, but. What's up, Lawrence? Been slow and steady progress on the account today, though. Makes for right now a $500 loss, which is, about half the profit I've made so far. Giveaway when we hit 100 likes. We already did one giveaway today, and so if we want to do a second one, we're gonna need a handful more likes, and we can do it. Otherwise, we'll just do another time. Excuse me. Had some sneezes there. Ah. Slow and steady is better than crashing. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to fix. I was saying, like, when you're trading, 2 contracts, it's awesome when you're in winning trades. You can make your bag and leave pretty quick as long as you're right that first trade. But if you're wrong twice in a row, you're in a pretty big hole probably. So it becomes treacherous pretty fast. And then you feel like, okay, well, I'm down like $1,500. I gotta trade 2 contracts to like get out of this hole, right? It's gonna take a lot longer on one contract. And then next thing you know, you're down 2,500, and then you're like, might as well just whatever. I'm so close to my daily loss. Might as well just try again. It's a dangerous mindset. Any top step traders taking payouts? Curious to know experience with Wise versus ACH. I think Wise is faster. And ACH takes maybe a couple days. Eddie would know. He works for TopStep. So anchored VWAP, it's holding for now. It's not the worst thing to keep on your chart. Let's see if I can show you. I'm not even logged in on this computer. Okay, let's see. And I don't know, the password I have saved is not the right password for TradingView, so I can't show you, but I don't know, something to watch. See if it has any, could be a point of confluence for a trade or something. Lawrence, you had a situation where you lost 2 weeks of profit, which was pretty much our month profit in 1 week, but we made back like 60% of it in the last 2 weeks. All right. And that's just running like, is it algos or bots or whatever that you have trading a certain strategy? Well, IBH, did give us that scalp. I said maybe there's like 6, 8, whatever points. If you're really in the scalping mentality, probably get 8 points off that or something. Because of quality assurance issues on the strategies we have running right now, but I fixed that immediately. I noticed it. Okay. Lawrence, what do you use to like what platform do you use to like run your strategies? Like Ninja or something? Or is there something better? Everything is selling premium? Not so much. I don't think it's like it really resonates with me, to be honest. I do like futures trading a lot. Cool, Lawrence. Thanks for sharing. I haven't heard of Amy Broker before. What do you think? Holding 900 and IBH, PDH on ES. Should we get another test of the highs? That's cool, Lawrence. Sounds a little over my head, but it sounds cool. I feel like another test of the high seems reasonable here. Just long the open, I guess. That's maybe the strategy I should adopt. Long the open. Honestly, just hold until the end of the day. Well, looks like we're going to tap out here at 96 likes. 4 away from another giveaway. That's all right. We'll save it for another day. I might head out of here. It's not incredibly interesting price action. But thanks for hanging out. Good to be back. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day. See you guys tomorrow for a Monday stream. Take care. Later.